We left off in the franchise, 8-7.
Coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a
Welcome back, everyone, to NRG Stadium in Houston. It's Chiefs football as we jump into the action in the first quarter of play. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. The 30. A big play there for KC. 74 yards.
Talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for second. And now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. They'll give it to him again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has
drive 12 yards.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mills. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Davis Mills with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. These two teams all tied after one. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mills. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And his throw here is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mills again. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah.
Significant. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career.
Going nowhere.
I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Mills now from the 50. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Mills to throw it. This is
Come on, again?
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And he wisely will throw that one away. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
I just trucked the fuck out of that dude. Who is that, number 5? No, number 5's behind me. Damn, he got smacked. Dude, that dude got laid out. That dude got right up. Who is that behind me? Oh, that's Justin Jefferson. Okay.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Can y'all just take in how good Patrick Mahomes is? Like, look at this elite skill. Like, look. Obviously, he was coming for me. If I would have went, he would have sacked me. Turned around, Thank God. Waiting. Look how much time I have. Still waiting. Throwing it. What an absolute dot. Just one more time. I just gotta. Look at this. I'm gonna call it. Boom. Hike. I'm gonna go. Nope. Turning around. Waiting. I got all this time waiting. Hold on. I just want to see who I have open. I know I have Jarrett McKinnon open. Who else would I have open? I have Juju Smith-Schuster that would be open if he was going. No one was guarding Justin Jefferson. I had all these people open. I had Travis Kelce open as well. Wait, is anyone near Travis? He was covered. Yeah, look, I had this whole corner. Look. This whole corner. I had full of open people, open players. And I had so much time in the pocket. I was just chilling. And I just throw a straight dot to Jarrett McKinnon.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
There we go.
And he will take it on in for
Easy.
a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now Mahomes
All that
to the
time I
line
had
as the
open
Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Fuck.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll
Got
go
smacked.
down as this drive will start at the
Gay.
25-yard line.
Come on, Stones.
First down, Mills.
Oh my God, dude, I had that. Dude, he couldn't go nowhere. I had
First of
that.
their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Do it again.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
Nowhere.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
George Karlaftis
In there to record
Nowhere.
the second sack of his young NFL career. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be
I'm
done.
gonna sack him again. I want to
to
sack him
throw,
again.
Mills.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Give me that.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs will take over possession here.
I would gladly take that
That's
easy
what we've seen
pick.
from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example.
Watch,
right here.
watch how
A
many.
strong
Look,
defense,
look
something
at
you're
how
going
much
to
time I have in
rely
this
on come
pocket.
playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
I have all this time.
He finds McKinnon complete.
All
He
that
is
time in
out
the
of
pocket.
bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Come on, I just need 6
They go
points.
play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, that's
rolling
easy.
to his left.
That's an easy
This
tutty.
is caught.
Easy tutty,
Touchdown.
man.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Andy Reid
34.
never one to shy
Gotta be
away
34
from taking
seconds, I already
chances.
know.
He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it
34
up the
seconds,
middle.
And I
he
get
is
ball I
in
have.
the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2. to.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they
I
have
thought he was
farther
fumbled.
to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen
They're kneeing
surge
it.
and fire out.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
skip
And I
halftime
forgot I had ball.
and get ready for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Who's in my live stream? Who is this one viewer? I
Here
know
comes
who
the
it is.
Chiefs
I think I
offensive
know who
unit
it
as
is.
they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense
No,
takes
I
the
know who
field
it
to
is.
begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around
I was
an
about to
outstanding
truck the
offensive
fuck out of that
performance.
motherfucker.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're
Come on,
perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Steps away to his left.
Come on.
He's going to let this go.
Flag!
Back of the end
Pass
zone.
interference!
The penalty flag comes in as that one winds
Get
up
us down on the one.
incomplete, but the contact is
Down
gonna
on the
move
1.
ball
I
well
will take
downfield.
it.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense. but
Wow.
this one, a little bit more significant there
Wow.
on the downfield
Pass
play.
interference.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
They'll try and run
Oh.
with McKinnon.
I did not mean to
Loss
do
of
that.
2 there. Second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he takes this into
Let's
the
go.
end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McKinnon with his second touchdown
And
of
we're
the
running it
afternoon.
right back up the middle.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again.
42-17.
As he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
The ball comes
Oh,
up,
no!
get out of
No!
bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Oh my God, no.
And feel the
Damn it.
all
Damn
the way
it,
up
damn
here
it,
in our
damn it.
booth.
That was
That was all
on the
mine.
sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able
They
to
better-
retain
they better be
possession,
lucky that
no
shit went out
turnover.
to the
I
sideline.
know his coaches are screaming, just
Second
hang on
and
to
10,
the ball,
okay.
man.
No gain, and it's second down.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll manage only a couple here
2
up
yards.
to the 25. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the
Come on, we
point
can stop
here,
him.
third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Reed is so slow.
Philip Dorsett, his third touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
It's all good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh my God, no. No, 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 no.
At the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the
Oh
11.
no. I think we can get out of
And
this.
out come the Chiefs
We might be able to
now.
get out of this.
Still
Oh, no, yeah,
operating
we're
with a
good, we're good.
comfortable lead
Never mind.
despite the
I
score
thought we were
a
on the,
moment
like,
ago
1
as
yard
they
line.
begin first and 10.
Cry.
Mahomes throw here.
Oh my God, he got
Get
smacked.
this beyond the 40 before
Damn.
he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off
He
big
got
time. That winds up
trucked.
going for 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this
That
season
dude
has
got
gone
absolutely
on, he's been
hit by
awfully
me.
consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Damn, they're even showing a replay. Damn. That's crazy.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Okay.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. That went into the hands of Tony downfield.
I thought I was about to get out of that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position.
Well, I think it's going to be like
totally
14-0. No, 13-0, I think. We were 12. Yeah, 13.
Now, run with McKinnon.
And he works his way forward to pick up
and then 14, 15,
16,
17. So we got like
this offense,
4 more games left
talked about
until the
well
playoffs.
they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular
13-0.
season.
Oh, so wait. Oh,
14.
14.
We're pointing back to the 07 Patriot.
I was right. 14-0. Justin Jefferson.
Chiefs.
Justin Jefferson.
So we're gonna go 15-0 then. We should be going 15-0. If I'm not wrong, because they just said 14-0. Unless we go 14-0 after this game. That would probably make more sense. That does make more
So the
sense.
try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Here we go again.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back.
Try to fumble him again. This time it's not going to be easy.
Comfortable with this, but to me,
because now he knows it's coming.
You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though.
Yeah, see, intelligence. And they're not even going to let me fucking stick him.
Has a way of catching up with you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic?
Who keeps joining and leaving?
Over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
13 inches.
And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
we know they're going to probably run it,
let's just say it's been unusual.
Oh, wait, no, they're not going to run it. Buck. I gotta guard someone.
3rd and short yardage, Mills.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
And he is going to have
I thought
the
they were running
Texans
it.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mills on first down. That's caught by Howard.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw is Mills. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm glad they're taking this long drive.
A handoff here to Ogunbowale. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
So once it's our ball, I'm running out this clock.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And movement here by one of the Texans up front.
Let's go.
In comes the flag. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Mills throw complete there to Moore. And they got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This offense so far on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. George Karlaftis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it.
Get out of here.
A little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where
and it's a 1st down.
In the box coming after them, trying to keep them from blocking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's got room. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead
keep running it
around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Flushed out right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Come on. I just want Travis Kelsey to get this touchdown.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. And give him
that wasn't Travis.
6.
Who was
it's
that?
caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this
Kind of like how Russell Wilson and the Broncos did.
On to that big lead.
Give me a challenge.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. Mills. One last shot at the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. One last shot from Mills.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Kansas City, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will head home next week to take
15, 16, 17. Okay, so 3 more games. And then it's playoff time.
spent your whole life trying to blow up. Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent. Ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the Indian grind. If you don't sign on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs.
We got a bye week. I'm happy as hell. Playoff wild card. There it is.
Sit down with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up.
Oh, Seahawks again. I forgot about the Seahawks. We were just talking. I was just talking about the Seahawks and how they gave me a good. Oh wait, no, not the Seahawks. The Broncos. Never mind. The Broncos. Russell. I forgot Russell Wilson ain't on the Seahawks anymore. We face the Broncos next week, though. I'm not worried.
Hold me, they cannot hold me. Yeah, slowly, ain't no more taking it. Games.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, here we go.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
From the 10. And he brings us up past the 20 to the 24.
I thought I fumbled him. Geno Smith.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's able to plow forward up to about
Kenneth
the 29,
Walker.
just shy of the 30. The game's first
Bills are
play
10-4.
produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Geno now to throw.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 1 now.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are certain.
Under a heavy rush and down he
No
goes.
good.
Chris Jones
Punting the ball off.
20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 57 yards.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down.
Good.
Surprised that wasn't a run.
This is a touchdown.
You know, I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Chris Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Now Smith. It's caught by Treadwell.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. Left side complete to Lockett.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 8.
Now Geno.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, it's Smith. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here comes Tony on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team. Because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Finding Kelsey. What a catch there. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
The first and goal from just inside the 10. Out to his left. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. They'll try and run it up the middle. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Going on the ground with Homer. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Homer. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Smith. Over the middle, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Smith. That's complete to Penny Hart.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Here's Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
They'll look to run with Dallas.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. This is Homer, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
His 9th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 10 overall. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now Gino on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the air again, Smith. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
On first down, Smith. And incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That completes it again to Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And quickly they get to the line. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On second and 10, Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chiefs,
they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0.
And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think we are 15-0. I think we are. Chris Jones.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game.
15,000 XP. Damn, Patrick Mahomes is
I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man. You know I'm exploding my heart cold bad.
alright, y'all. Week 17. Broncos, and then who was the other one? Raiders? Las Vegas Raiders. The Broncos are 4-11. Patrick Mahomes, yes. He's 98 overall. He's about to be maxed out soon. Very, very soon. You can teach money to fly. I turn it a hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy. I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. This visor to cover my face. You see me working and working. I'm getting it done. And soon they be feeding me grapes. I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head. They screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, my band had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a real. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking facts, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them wear down. I'm in LA, riding around in the round. My dog just called, say he finna touchdown. When I call a play, you won't hear a sound. Hold up, money calling right now. I gotta go and get it, and it don't matter how. All I know is man, yeah, I'm 10 toes down. I keep my head high and my eyes on the prize. Yeah, my feet on the ground. Let's go.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in at 15-0, one win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're not going to mail. They're going to go for it.
Taken in at the 3.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield. So a solid return to the 50.
A big return to start the game. So now the defense almost has to treat this like a sudden change of possession. They've got to go out on the field and be aware that offense, they may come at them in a big way.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw.
No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey.
That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then
I remember last time
seeding.
these guys gave me a good challenge.
And when surf's up,
These
you
guys
ride the wave. They felt great about that
good.
quick drive. Put
Because
in the end
Russell
zone. Why not go for 2? They felt
But
comfortable
now I know
with
what
the
to do
play
now.
call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 26. Here's Wilson to throw. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this
No
game,
good.
So offense has to be ready.
Hunt the
each
ball.
and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us
There we
ahead.
go.
This is their chance
See,
to respond.
I had to learn how to stop him. I had to learn what plays to use. So
O'Donnell,
I'm chilling
he's
now.
on to punt as he gets this one away.
On the return, it's Tony.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. On the move to his left. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. Really signifies that you've had a big year.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. He's got it. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions. And now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
Fielded right around the 8.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Wilson.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On 1st down, Mahomes out to his left.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Steps away. He finds McKinnon, complete.
Down inside the 10.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Up the middle. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Kansas City and Juju Smith-Schuster running out for another series.
As we find ourselves in Week 17, he's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure there. We'll just see where this final tally ends.
And I love what you just talked about there. There's no pressure. There's pride, right? So the higher he can take that number and rank with his peers, everyone wants to be number 1. He wants to post that number like a good golfer, right? Post the best score and go to the clubhouse and kick back and see if anyone can match it.
Well, and he's the go-to guy here out wide. We'll see what they can do with him in this game defensively. They have a big challenge on their hands. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. On the move to his left.
Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll throw now on the final play to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
These two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the
Last
extra
time,
point
I
than
think
to go
it was
for two, but it almost feels
31-28.
like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point.
Out.
That's all that you
Damn.
need. Instead,
We got them.
they
Definitely.
go for it, get to it. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Absolutely not.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
How?
And he'll be
Bro, how the fuck?
First down as the
How the
tackle's
fuck?
made at the Chiefs 39. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
How, bro? That wasn't even a face mask! What? Yo, what?
So tug on the face
Nah,
mask, and that's
that
gonna
wasn't
cost
even
him
a
15
face
yards.
mask.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed. But
That's
that one
bullshit.
is obvious for everyone to see.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's
That is
1st
so
and
bullshit,
10.
dude.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Wilson.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. 3rd and 1, Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Judy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. McManus's point after is good, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Let's fucking go.
Here again is McKinnon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Week 16, baby. I mean, week 17.
You're watching the NFL.
Frank, what's good, Frank? Let's go.
2nd and 12.
What's good, Franco?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Patty Mahomes is a fucking goat.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to Travis Kelce.
Play action.
Travis Kelce all the way.
To the right side, it's Kelce.
Travis fucking Kelce, dude.
Travis Kelce, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
My favorite YouTuber, keep going.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
Get fucking smacked!
At the 25-yard line.
He should have fumbled. He should have fumbled. That dude got put on his feet.
Ready to start their next drive.
On his back, I meant. He got put on his back.
Coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
I was going to sack him too, but I guess.
A sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Okay, let's get this again. I'm not even going to go for him this time.
Now Wilson.
Sit down.
Not much
Still not going nowhere.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I'm not even going to put a QB behind him because I know he's not going to run.
A little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
That dude's legs has to be
fielded at the 20. A good return there, calling 13 yards. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Thought I had that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Come on.
Now a give. This is McKinnon.
Come on, let's go.
This up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Going to Travis Kelce.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Kelce on the deep ball. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at
You
their
got
own
this big ass
25-yard
40-point lead
line.
anyway, so.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too
2-minute
late.
warning.
And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Denver. That's taken on the 25. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. KC's offense ready to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed.
We don't got home advantage.
Got the big lead here.
Well, next week we don't got home advantage.
Holmes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening.
That dude just got trucked.
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Rolling to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here.
Again, though.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Nah.
He's going to be out of bounds here, all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
And give them another 6. It's caught for
Oh, my God. What can't Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce do?
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less.
16-0, baby.
On the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Dude, Justin Reed almost got burnt again. I was about to sub Justin Reed out for the next game.
Just 14 seconds.
Even though it's the Las Vegas Raiders. They're like, what, 10 and 5?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Kansas City,
they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten.
So that'll just about
head in the game, head in the game. Alright, let's go.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller. And balling at 27, I feel like he's Ryan Trevor. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive.
He's about to be a demon.
Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united. A legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence.
Broncos week. Get him out of here. I just want to check though. I wanna go to the league schedule. I just want to show y'all this real quick. Where's the Broncos at? Broncos. Right here. 52-28. We couldn't stop them because they kept scoring a touchdown. But fast forward to week 17, we knew what they were doing. We stopped them. We fumbled them. We intercepted them. 55-7. Wait, did we face the Raiders at all this year? This season? I want to check. Hold on. My fault, y'all. Raiders. Oh, right here. 82-13. Oh, 82-13. That means that this should be an easy dub. This should be an easy dub. Okay. Too much Madden gets to you sometimes, you know. Gets to your head. Team meeting, rivalry meeting, rematch. They're 11-5. Okay. Complete the sweep. Their players will have +5 break tackle and +5 play recognition for this week's game. I don't give a shit because we're gonna beat them anyways. Okay, what else was there? Transfers. The amount of sacks you allow against the Raiders will determine who offensive lineman earns. Can't talk. We got 92 offense, 83 defense, 87 overall.
Welcome to Weekly. This is how you access the new player. This is your Team Pro. Choose focused players each week who will earn.
And then we can upgrade the players. I know Patrick Mahomes, he has no more upgrades, so if he has an upgrade on him, I'm pretty sure he won't because he's already maxed out. Upgrade players. We're gonna wear all red. George Karlaftis.
Cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving, and I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting.
Alright, let's go.
What happened to being fast to be late?
Woo! Baby! Final game before the playoffs.
Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game.
Here we
Let's
go.
see if they have a little bit of a letdown.
Final game
here.
of the season.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Oh, damn. 12-5.
Time to see what Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes can do
so
here in
if we
the
beat
first
the
possession.
Raiders,
The quarterback
I
out of
think
Texas Tech
Bills will
getting
go
set to
number
lead
2
this
seed.
KC Chiefs offense.
And he comes to the end of the
And
season
then
leading the NFL in
if they go
passing
number
yards.
2
And
seed,
that's not
we'll face
necessarily
them in the
something he
next
set out to do at the
week
beginning of the year.
if they're
That's
not
a good
in the below.
illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, shit, already an interception.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football.
There goes
but
Josh
at the same
Jacobs.
time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing his car on third down. He's got
Come
the connection to
on,
Cole
dude. Are
Beasley.
you serious?
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Yo, how?
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Jacobs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Steps away. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, 26 yards.
And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he will lose yardage.
3rd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Oh my God, of course, bro.
The Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage.
Going nowhere that
time. At the 32.
Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. And he finds Beasley. Complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's caught.
Like, how do they keep getting that shit, dude?
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw his Carr. And this throw
Come on, Nick Bolton.
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Carr going to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Hi, Sammy.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
I'm 11-0. I'm 7. No, I'm 16-0.
And it's going to come down the hands of the wrong
This is the last game of the season, and then it's playoff time.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes on the move to his left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce.
He just got trucked. Yo, he just got fucking trucked.
Travis Kelce. 2 catches.
Damn. I gotta see that again.
Touchdown.
I have to. So good. Hey, we lit. Okay. Right here. Boom. Damn! He put him on his back. Yo, Travis Kelce has been a demon this whole season.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, we lit.
To the line as the Chiefs
You already know,
for the
Samantha.
2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful.
15-3.
Up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Hey.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh my God! What?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
He's really trying to get past that. It's your first time calling out of my house. Better go hard, girl. This shit's up.
Week 18
The Bills lost to the
NFL
Patriots,
schedule.
14-35.
Once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night.
Oh my God! Come
The
on.
drive, but that one incomplete.
This, the 2nd meeting of these 2 teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it
Nothing. A
1-yard
yard.
gain up to the
They got a
26.
yard.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll
Punt
be out of bounds
the
across the 30-yard
ball,
line. It'll go down as a
please.
gain of 6.
But
And that's
BRB gonna
bring
go do
up
a 1v1.
4th down.
Okay.
Here's
You better
AJ
hurry up for
Cole
the
now
Bills
to
game.
punt this one away.
Back deep is
Remember,
Kadarius
the
Toney.
playoffs. Holy shit. I was doing so many jukes. I didn't know what to do there. Wow! Illegal block in the back. Trent
The
McDuffie.
offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his left.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
The 40.
Oh, nah.
The 20. And
Oh,
all
nah.
the way in for a
He did not
Kansas
just do
City
him filthy like
touchdown.
that.
Travis Kelsey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game,
Up by
it's going
20.
to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about this for field position after the big play?